So this kind of like a little YouTube video. It's a little bit loud, but I'm gonna try to raise my voice so that y'all can really understand me. Okay? So what I want to tell y'all is pretty much, I forgot what I was going to say. Because shit, I be in my own fucking world. You know what I'm saying? It's not really until you get back into your own world where you can start to connect again. We pull information out of the ethers, y'all. I really shouldn't say y'all because that messes up my flow. One eye. I'm talking from the one eye right now when I'm channeling these messages to y'all. Oh, see, I said it again. Another thing is, get back to the point. So nobody really cares about the things that you gotta say if you don't even care about the things that you gotta say. You don't feel like when everybody else is gone, the whole world ain't there, that you still will resonate and thrive with this message, then that is how I know that what I'm saying ain't good, ain't real, you know? So I almost manifested, you know what I'm saying, more. I'm not built like that, but I almost manifested like another spiritual battle, an attack for me. I almost manifested that where I'm getting affected. First of all, yes, we have eyes. We are meant to look around and meant to, you know what I'm saying, see separation. Now, yes, we are meant to see the separation in everything. How many times do you start to see the unity because you are so focused on your own self and saying I and going within that it's no separation that needs to be. It's no more that needs to be. As human beings, we have the urge to want to keep on going ahead and I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, and do more. Am I going to manifest seeing separation all the time and division in others? Am I going to manifest love, unity, which is really separation? Marriage and all that type of stuff is really separation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we got these two eyes to let us see everything, but our first eye is internal. That's why it's literally in our skull. It's internalized because when we look within, that is when we actually see the whole universe and we actually know that everything is whole, because we can create nothing without any limitations. But we put limitations on things by trying to make more and create more and do more. That's when we actually go ahead and put limitations on things. And we also put limitations on things by not going with the flow. Whenever we are trying to, you know what I'm saying, be stagnant and be in control, you're hindering yourself. You're not being open to the stuff that you created. You created stuff within your mind, but you also create stuff in the real world too. You know what I'm saying? You moving so fast that you can't even see everything happen. Hey, you can't see everything happen at all.
Who are you talking to?
This is a video. So back to what I was saying. I'm just playing with you. But like I was saying, that energy. Be that energy that you are and that you have. Don't let nobody get you to a place where you feel like you gotta stop. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Literally. Because we are magnetic beings. And we're magnetic because it's just gonna click. It's just gonna flow. Everything that we want. We don't have to try to manifest nothing at all. Give or take, period. Okay? So that was what was really heavy on my mind. So I didn't really know the true power that I had until I really stopped trying to control, and until I just said, okay, fuck it, I'ma like the energy. But that takes no resistance and no restraints on yourself, right? I feel like what causes me to have a restraint on myself when I'm doing something is focusing on other individuals, when, or just doing it, period. If I don't see me in everything, that's the issue. That's the problem. This is why us spiritual individuals and people who be like reflection, people who be like, you know, tap in, because we're telling you to tap inward. You see what I'm saying? This is why our vocabulary is magic. And then y'all looking, y'all be like, what the fuck you mean magic type shit? Bitch, you better tap the fuck in. Magic is within. But you spending so much time on the outside material motherfucking world. Bitch, you even paying attention to me on this motherfucking phone. You paying attention to me on this phone on the outwardly world, which is okay to do sometimes. But I'm telling y'all, when you really start tapping within, you're in a creative flow. Now, sometimes you can't always be in a creative flow the way that you think is going to go, because that's not what creativity is. Create. I don't know where I'm going with that, but you know. And another thing, don't call yourself a being that just does one type of art. We do all types of art on a daily. You want open or seeing it every second, but you're doing it at different times. You're still out here doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you could be eating spiritual food, or you could be tapping in and realizing that you can eat other food. Is actually frequency, but you can eat this frequency up. I'm eating up the frequencies of jealousy, envy, hate, evil eye. I'm eating up them frequencies every millisecond of the day. It's called transmuting it, baby. Chosen. Be right here, right now. So, by me being a being that that expresses verbally a lot, I used to want to mute myself and never speak, which did something, and it did the complete opposite. Because by me cutting off my voice, it's like the universe is going to also attract more situations for me to speak, because the universe is aligned with you. So whenever you are resisting and pushing something away, the universe, what it's doing is it's going to draw exactly what you don't want to you. The way that I express verbally most of the time is, I like to use, as I was just saying before, I like to use words that have power. And everybody don't do that. Y'all using words on a daily that's really spell casting. Words like weekend, like good morning, like this, that, and the third. That's good for your soul. But at the end of I don't know what the fuck I said like that. But at the end of the day, for my soul, I don't like to do that a lot. Because I'm just like to express a lot. And so if I'm going to express a lot, I'm going to tap in deeper. I'm going to go deeper into the rabbit hole. And people don't like when you go deeper, because they are starting to realize that you really is the real vessel. The real type of vessel, the real person is one who goes deeper with the arts that they do, with the knowledge that they got, with the talents that they got, when they dive deeper into it and ask questions. When I was in school, I questioned so much that I did go mute, because I was always up here analyzing. And so I had to learn how to become balanced, but I ain't learned that until I realized that I had to change the environment that I was in, because the environment that I was in, I could never thrive or be balanced in, because my soul ain't resonate with it, and also because of the fact that I don't want to say my soul don't resonate with school, but the problem was that my soul ain't resonate with the way that they was trying to make me express myself. Because the whole thing of expression, when you really study the throat chakra, the whole thing of expression is truth. That's the number one law of verbal expression and using your throat chakra. Truth. So your throat chakra will not be activated, and it will be closed if you are not being true at the end of the day. If you aren't living in truth. If you aren't speaking your truth, if you are not being in harmony. Okay? Y'all have to start to really activate these chakras, and the way to do it is it's a map. It's already given to you. That's the thing. But in school, everything ain't there. Everything ain't all given to you. When you're in school and you reading out that notebook in history class, you gotta do some deep searching yourself, because they ain't gonna leave part of it out. They ain't gonna tell you everything. So you have to go and find this knowledge and information yourself sometimes. You have to go within. See, they didn't teach you about your pineal gland in school, did they? They probably taught you about the pituitary gland in the back. But I told you, they leave parts out. They do this stuff for a reason, y'all. So the main thing I want y'all to remember, one of the things is, do not let people make you feel like you gotta trap yourself in. And one thing I learned about homes and houses, this was a thing I learned. Now I didn't go deep into it because I didn't ask too many questions about this yet. But one thing that I found out is that it's a box. So it literally takes and traps your energy in that box all day. And when I found that out, I was like, wow. The fact that everything is, the modern homes are built like square cubes, and it ain't meant for your energy to pop out. I said, okay, that's actually kind of making sense when you look at the structure of homes, because the structure of old modern day buildings, like ancient, like historical buildings, right? And y'all see I'm using my hands when I talk. It's something deeper to that as well. But see, knowledge really is power, y'all. It's really power. But as I was saying, the deeper that you go and you look at the historical buildings, they were shaped more as a cone shape. They were shaped, you see, like they weren't just shaped like that. They used to be big and beautiful and designed really nice. And that is because the energy there is so going everywhere. It's potent, it's elaborate. The energy can travel, right? But your energy ain't traveling if you're just sitting around in the house stagnant all day. And don't think that that's ain't sometimes the best place for your ass. But for some people, they can streets big. We start making up things though, like genders, you know what I'm saying? We start making up genders now. We start making up the word gay, the word transgender, the word this, non-binary, even the word non-binary. Now that word non-binary right there make me want to slap the fuck out of somebody, because it's a great tool, but that's all it is. Let's go deeper into what non-binary is. Why am I talking about this? Because this goes with how you express yourself in a physical vessel. This is highly important. If you want to represent yourself a certain type of way, but you feel like you can't keep up, because this used to be me at one point. I used to feel like I can't keep up with this dress code, with this aesthetic. That's the thing, aesthetic. I used to be afraid to switch my aesthetic. Can y'all believe that? I used to be afraid to switch my aesthetic up. And the reason why is because once I entered high school, okay, there's a lot of judgment going on. It's a lot of comments going on, evolving my aesthetic. Okay, so what I realized is that when it comes to certain aesthetics, when I am dressed a certain type of way, why is the first thing that I want to go ahead and do is feel like I gotta put a title on that shit or a label on that shit? Like, oh, I'm dressed like a blank today, like a fairy today or some shit. Like, why can't I just be dressed? When we was younger, our parents, this is how you kill your own inner child. Because I'm tired of this. Y'all in the spiritual community, and I'm coming for y'all next. And y'all sit there and y'all be talking about, oh, you gotta heal your inner child. Okay, so if I want to keep my inner child healed and I want to heal my inner child, then as a child, I remember I used to just go ahead and get dressed and just put anything on. Now, some of y'all is really having trauma issues. Y'all really want to talk about real trauma? We really come from real deep down trauma when our parents say, no boy, and smack you across the head. No boy, you can't wear this type of clothes. You can't wear this type of outfit. You can't wear this because a man isn't supposed to wear a dress. A boy isn't supposed to wear a tutu or whatever. We could just wear whatever we want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it was not none of that. It wasn't none of that. So this is what gets me so passionate, because y'all in a spiritual community, but in y'all community, hey. But yeah, y'all in a spiritual community and y'all be trying to put labels on everything. That's killing. You're killing by labeling, even if you think you labeling it good. Conscious community. Starting to think, do I gotta do something to what's the rules? Like, that's the first thing that popped in my head whenever I heard conscious community. Times these are things that has helped me to literally succeed my goals. Like, I don't really make goals all the time, but I do dream big, and I got my dreams to become my reality. And it's younger people who, you know, they might not dream in the spiritual just yet as powerful as they know, but they dream big in this physical world. And baby, to y'all younger generation, what I'm trying to tell y'all, don't give me emotional shit. Starting when it come to my chocolates and activated, I can get emotional with it. But the younger generation needs to hear this, for the fact that it's like, everything ain't all about the physical world. Because I promise you won't have to say F the physical world in a way that you could never imagine. For me to say F the physical world mean that I said F attachments to people, and guess what? And also forget them again. Because let's not forget, it's such thing as being attached to detachment.